Hello there wrestling fans, it's time for my Q&A questions and answers part 2. I already made a part about 1 week ago where I talked about the new WWE pay-per-view names, and I also talked about several other things as the Elimination Chamber, which is now kind of passé, and we're moving on to the next WWE pay-per-view, which is about 3 weeks away. And that's WrestleMania 26. That's the juggernaut of wrestling pay-per-views or wrestling shows. That's what actually defines a great wrestling night nowadays. So I'm gonna present a few questions here posted by people in my channel and via PMs. And the first one is from guitarist 8688. And he says, "Hey man, one of your subs here. I was wondering if you watched NXT last night. If so, could you make a video on it? I'd like to hear your thoughts on the new talent. And yes, I know some have been wrestling for quite a while before NXT. Lol. Brian Danielson or Daniel Bryan, he writes, looked quite comfortable out there. Well, NXT, I think it's a great project. I feared that this won't be a new Tough Enough, the same kind of concept where you have a few wrestlers and pros drilling the rookies. They are not rookies in all cases, as he says here, guitarist 8688. But actually they kept it kayfabe, they kept it real with real matches, real promos, and they also exposed how tough it is to actually make it on the big scene. Just go out there and improvise and cut a promo and make people care. And just deliver when you're supposed to deliver. They really showed how hard it is, and they also, maybe Michael Cole of course exaggerated as usual, racked down on all the internet fans as if they were retarded and don't know shit about wrestling. I don't say that wrestling fans know everything about wrestling, but they knew quite a bunch and they are interested in it, and there's no reason to rack down on them like he did. And Daniel Bryan, he looked very solid. He was a little shaken up in his promo, but he did very good. He's so very solid in the ring, and his match with Chris Jericho is a true testament to how good he is and what strong will he's got. Also the throw Jericho delivered, I debate to myself, was it on purpose that he threw Daniel Bryan into the commentator's booth and he was bruised on his entire back, but he kept going. That's also a testament how tough the guy is. They follow it up this week where he got his injury worked on by Wade Barrett. He looked very good, I think, and NXT will be interesting this season, and I talked to a few friends. They also think it's very interesting to follow. This is an entirely new concept. It really is. Then the next question comes from Bigger Than You 79. Also, I'm starting to find that MVP is becoming dead weight. Like you said, very doubtful that he'll become a major champion. If anything, he'll become a mid-champion. I agree in a heel change, or possibly go for a complete image change. Thoughts on that? I don't think he needs a gimmick change. I think he simply needs to go back and revert into the old MVP, the heel character, where he was in your face, he was cocky, he wasn't the kind of nice guy who isn't going anywhere, but because face it, since he turned face, he has been a failure, and he has lost now 3 title matches to The Miz in a row for the United States Championship. There is no more to get for him there. He's now qualified for the Money in the Bank. He could win that match, but I seriously doubt it. That would be indeed WWE's last try with MVP. So I think he's pretty much doomed, and that he's really ain't got no future in the WWE. But I could be wrong. But don't be surprised if he's released this upcoming year. Recoculus11 says, "Hey dude, how's it going? What do you think of WrestleMania streak versus career thing? Also, I uploaded my Elimination Chamber live reactions for SmackDown. Check them out and drop a comment if you get time." This match, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, a lot of people talk about it. Can they actually live up to the hype this year like they did last year? I think they can. Why? Because it's the Undertaker and it's Shawn Michaels. It's the two guys in the WWE with the absolute most routine in the ring. They have worked so many matches with each other, with other wrestlers, some big time high profile matches. Undertaker, now since he's 17-0, this is his 18th WrestleMania match. Just think of it. A lot of them have been in the main event. So that guy knows how to deliver wrestling-wise, emotionally, psychologically, and he knows how to make you care, how to sell a match. And I mean, Yeah, he might not be the best of wrestlers, but still there are so many ways to deliver, to connect with you, the people out there, in order to deliver a match. So I think they will actually at least top what they did last year. They will go not just with an ordinary match, because there's so much more involved to it. They will really focus on how to tell a story throughout the match, because it will be for life and death, this match, really. I can't remember a match with these high stakes. Can you remember? Please tell me, but I can not remember a match that have had these high stakes for like ever. Then we get Henky Boy Tellum. He says, and he asks me, who do you think is going to win WWE NXT? Daniel Bryan's got a good chance, and I think CM Punk's guy, I don't remember his name right now, he's got charisma, he's got great psychology, but he needs to work on his psychology in the matches. A little bit more there, and he's a great psychologist in the ring. Who do you think is going to win Money in the Bank? I'll wait before I make that prediction, because we don't know all the top contenders in the match so far, and we'll see how it progresses, and I will deliver those, my winner for that match, in my WrestleMania 26 prediction video. And I also get the question, what do I think about Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon? The match, well, I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's, like another guy says, he does a video here on YouTube, he says they focus too much on this screwjob thing. We know it now, they have really sold the match to us, there is so much history, the match motivates itself, there's no, I mean, no one could say there's no reason to have a Bret versus Vince match, because this is real. This match is real, based on real incidents. This is not kayfabe, this is not fiction. So the match motivates itself. They need no more build up for it. The match is already on fire. So there's no need to throw it down our throats, shove it down our throats. Just let it be, have a contract signing or something. But now, if you're gonna go on, like this other guy, Mr. DT, something says, he could feel free to make a comment on whom he is, because I don't remember his name specifically. They could just go on with making the feud more personal. This is my thoughts. Be sure to check out my videos as they come by, and also my WWE Q&A part 1. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.